Miss Rachel. My kids love Miss Rachel. They always watch Miss Rachel. A lot of people don't know. If you've came to my shows, you probably know this because it's part of my act. But my 3-year-old Sadie, she's 3 years old now, but she's not talking. I mean, she's talking. She says full sentences. She'll say the entire alphabet. She knows every number. She knows every letter. She knows all of those things, but she's not really communicating with us. And eye contact isn't all there. Doesn't really respond to her name. Yeah. However, she's talking a lot more and saying a lot more things because of Miss Rachel, because Miss Rachel also has a non communicative child, and it makes a lot of us feel better because we're like, Jesus Christ, if even Miss Rachel's having problems, that makes us feel better. And every time, there's been, in fact, one show when I did that bit on stage, I had the audience chanting, one of us, one of us. That's so, yeah, great, wonderful. Ah. But anyway, it just means that when she grows up, she's going to be very funny. She's going to do well on the internet, if I ever decide to allow her on there. But basically, what's happened is, and for those who don't know, Miss Rachel is a YouTube child performer, right? That's what she is. She's basically YouTube Blues Clues and everything, right? She sings little songs, she does nursery rhymes, she teaches kids words and phrases, she teaches them sign language. She's very good. She's very, very good. However, people made her cry. People made her cry because she opened up a cameo and it was like £200 per cameo, and a lot of people were like, what? But 100% of the proceeds were going to, I believe it was the Save the Children charity. However, those same proceeds were then going to the Gaza Strip to help the kids there, and people got really upset about that. And then they bullied Miss Rachel and they made Miss Rachel cry. So, let's go into the article. But before we get started, a big thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. It is a sad fact of life that being born to eat means that we are also forced to cook. But fortunately, the stress of planning dinner and tedium of prep work can be cut out by HelloFresh, who deliver meal boxes right to your door, using high quality, fresh ingredients that are pre-portioned so there is no food waste. But look at me, do I look like the kind of guy that leaves food waste? Running a business and wrangling two smaller versions of me leave me with very little time to cook, which makes HelloFresh's easy to follow step-by-step recipes a lifesaver, as I can have my happy plate loaded up in 25 minutes or less. And on days where my writers go extra hard with a 2-hour epic that I have to film, their super quick 15-minute recipes are all that keeps me going. And HelloFresh can keep you going for a long time because there are 45 recipes each week, and in addition to the core recipes, there are also chef picks and street food selections, even if you're as picky as I am or just easily bored. HelloFresh can easily add variety to your diet without breaking the bank, as each serving starts at just £3.15. So, if you want to support my channel and try some fresh new recipes, click the link in the description box down below or scan the QR code on the screen to get 60% off of your first box, 20% off of the next 2 months, and free desserts for life. Miss Rachel says she was bullied over fundraising for kids in Gaza. The preschool teacher turned social media star says she became the target of bullying after launching a fundraiser to help kids in conflict areas. Miss Rachel's online videos are usually filled with bright images and upbeat songs to help kids learn their numbers and colours. But on May the 16th, the preschool teacher turned YouTube star, better known for her Songs for Little series, shared a somber video on Instagram and TikTok saying that she'd been the target of online bullying after launching a fundraiser to help kids in war-torn areas, including the Gaza Strip. So basically, she didn't turn around and say only the Gaza Strip, it was basically any child in any war-torn area anywhere. The bullying is bad, it's so bad, but I can handle this, Miss Rachel, whose real name is Rachel Accurso, says in the video, wiping away tears. And that's it. I'm not going to play the video because it's very sad. It's actually quite upsetting seeing Miss Rachel like that. Saying I don't care about kids, about all kids, it's like it just hurts so bad. That is who I am. I love my neighbour. I love every child. Imagining for 1 second what a mum is going through, unable to feed her child or give her child clean water or keep her child safe, she says in the video. Accurso reiterated her caption that she cares deeply for all children. Palestinian children, Israeli children, children in the US, Muslim, Jewish, Jewish, Christian children, all children in every country, not one is excluded, she wrote, which I think is completely fair. Now, even though I say all the time that the Israel-Palestine thing, everyone's like, are you Israel or Palestine? I'm Scottish, I'm not from there, I don't give a shit. Right, that's why I don't talk about the conflict. I don't talk about Ukraine, Russia. I don't talk about Israel, Palestine, because I'm not from there. It's states doing state things. I don't care. However, I feel extremely bad for the children. I feel, see, everyone's, yeah, pick a state, yeah, make a donation. No, I'm not making a donation. What about for the kids, though? That's when I'd be like, yeah, all right, okay, fine, right, you can have some money. Right, as long as it goes to the children. And let's be very honest, most of the time, it fucking doesn't, does it? But anyway... But basically, I care very deeply for the children. I feel very, very bad for the kids over there, especially with the fact that their parents are absolute idiots that will continue the cycle of violence constantly, and they are going to get grown up and raised in that and then become that themselves, and hey-ho, the circle of life and death continues, right? So, yeah, I totally understand where she's coming from, and I agree. I agree with her. To do a fundraiser for children who are currently starving, who have no food or water, who are being killed, is human, the mum of two added, which is, yeah. I mean, you see a starving child, doesn't matter who it is, you know, doesn't matter who or where they're from. Like, I understand that we're all racists, you know, we're all racists here. However, if you see a starving child, like, it doesn't matter, do something about it, right? Come on. Look, we're racist, but we're moral racists, right? Let's not be the devil, right? Let's not be like that bad, like, Jesus Christ. Representatives for Accurso did not immediately respond to Today.com's request for comment. Is that the... Oh, no, it's no. Miss Rachel, from the bottom of my baby's heart and mine, we love you and we know how much you care about the health, happiness, wellness of every child, wrote one. On her Instagram video, Accurso disabled the comments on that post and several others. Accurso announced her fundraising initiative in a video on May the 12th. The YouTube star explained her plan to create videos for children on the celebrity video message site Cameo and then give every penny to the humanitarian non-profit Save the Children's Emergency Fund to help kids living in conflict areas around the world, including Gaza, Sudan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Ukraine. Save the Children currently is not active in Israel. How about that? Hopefully I can make little ones smile by giving them a personal video, and then the money will go to help more children living in unimaginable circumstances, she said. Children should never experience the horrors of war. These are grave violations of their human rights. Children should be protected, which is absolutely true. And everybody knows that I hate war, hate war hawks, hate all these people that are like, some country across the world is doing stuff about fucking tariffs. We should fucking, if they sign up then, you fucking... That was close. Sign up then, you go over there and fight. Instead of going, oh yeah, all those 18-year-olds that I've never met and I don't really care about them or their parents getting a flag delivered to their door instead of their child. Yeah, but what matters is my stock prices. Let's send the soldiers over there. Yeah, fucking neck yourself. I hate war hawks. I hate it. There's very, see when you look all the way throughout history, the vast majority of war and conflict is because the king got pissed off, and it's dumb. A king got a little bit insulted, tens of thousands dead. It's stupid. It's dumb. There's very, very few actual good reasons to go to war. Very, very few. And it's just, you know what? Let's not go there. In this video, that's for another time. Days later, Accurso announced an update that she had already raised $50,000 after receiving 500 requests for Cameo videos and was forced to pause her initiative in order to fulfill the orders. Now, one thing I've noticed that a lot of celebrities do, because I've seen there's major celebrities on Cameo, and I was a little bit like, why the hell are they on there? I thought that was a place that people go when they need a bit of pocket money because, they're getting less and less phone calls from their agent. Like, I thought that's what it was, but then it turns out that it's basically a double-dip charity type thing where they're doing it, but all the proceeds go to charity, and also they made someone's auntie's day by sending her a nice little birthday message or something like that. It's like that. So that made me kind of go, all right, fair enough. I get it now. I totally get why big names are on there and doing that, because it's a nice thing for a charitable cause, and also you've just made a fan's day, so that's nice. And that seems to be what Miss Rachel was doing, because we even considered doing it ourselves. And so, maybe I'll post a screenshot to the WhatsApp message, because Sue went, oh, we should totally do this. What should we get her to say for Sadie? And I replied saying the N word. And Sue didn't find that funny at all. Maybe I'll post a screenshot of the chat if my wife allows me. But yeah, this is absolutely terrible. Miss Rachel clearly, like, she's not political. She's not a political person in any way. She's a children's performer. So her saying, I don't care who they are or where they're from, I care about children and I want to protect children. Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. However, there are a lot of people making video responses online. There was even, I don't think it's a 1%er MC, but there was an MC that made a video of them all on their motorbikes, and the guy's like screaming at the camera, going, "Who made Miss Rachel cry? Who made Miss Rachel cry?" And everyone, which was quite funny, right? But the fact is, she's a children's performer that just wants to help children, and people are harassing her online because she's helping the wrong kind of children. They're children. They're fucking children. Come on. It doesn't matter who they are or where they're from. They deserve charity. They deserve human rights. They deserve food and clean water. So if she wants to make like a totally consent-based charitable donation towards all of these children, then there's no problem with that whatsoever. Yes, I understand that the vast majority of aid that gets sent to Gaza gets funneled straight to Hamas, right? I get that, right? Pretty much everything that gets sent over there gets funneled to those guys, right? But wait, I mean, it doesn't mean you should at least try and do something. Like, at least. But anyway, I just think it's absolutely rotten that these absolute bastards made a sweet, lovely children's performer cry.